season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Wagner. And it's Miles in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Cleveland, we've got Domantas Sabonis. Jaden McDaniels out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Trae Young. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Here we go. Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now here's Sabonis. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. McDaniels can't hit. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels against Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to Cleveland, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Tatum can't hit. Here's New Orleans. Outside Edwards. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's the trifecta.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Young. He was another key contributor in that win against Charlotte. Picked by Sabonis. There's Tatum with the 3. The shot misses. Here's Miles, guarded by Young. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
One shot.
Here's Young. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Outside Tatum. Back to Young. The 3. Towns with a rebound.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Here's Miles. He's guarded by Sabonis. Now here's Edwards. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Offensive rebound. Chalk up 2 there.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, Domantas is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Brian?
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. He's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 9-point game. Here's the 3. Pelicans cleared away. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Towns can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. McDaniels passes to Tatum. Here's Young for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shy from deep.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. During the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. The 4th spot held by the Pelicans.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Inside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. From deep. They grab their own miss. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 9. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside McDaniels. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Wagner against McDaniels. Kicks it out to Wagner. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Young. There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. McDaniels a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Young misses. And that does it for the first quarter. The Pelicans on top, up 6. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Zachary Risache out there with Noel. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Edwards. That one's good. Sabonis.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
New Orleans leading by 6. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Now here's Murray. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside Rizichet. Lots of room. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 13 points in the game.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Releases. Newell pulls it in.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Back to Rizichet. Over Murray. Rizichet, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Tatum. The three ball. Tatum rips the three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Trae Young.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Well, we've got some games behind us now, Doris, and at this point of the season, what has caught your attention so far?
I mean, for me, B.A., it's always about what players have made the leap. Which ones have refined their games by the hard work they put in the offseason. And for me, boy, a number of guys have really taken big steps.
He makes a first. Good on both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And so Wagner will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Newell. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner inside. McDaniels covering. And Wagner gets it to go.
Well, Franz Wagner is a problem if he gets the basketball down low and on the inside.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Cavaliers, right now they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
Well, I think for Cleveland, I just can't quite figure out what's wrong with them, and clearly neither can they. It's a frustration that certainly is having a negative impact on them.
Yeah, it's been a strange year for them. Early on, they got away from the formula that brought them all that success a year ago, and were just never able to get it back.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
McDaniels passes to Murray. The kick to Tatum. Picked by Stewart. Takes the 3. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
1:52 left in the second period. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Young. And defense is all about will and desire. Here are the NBA leaders in steals so far. Number 5 is Franz Wagner.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
And he drops it first. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
New Orleans in the lead. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. The kick out to Edwards. Johnson for 3. They get it back. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Outside Young. Over Johnson. Nifty stuff from Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Edwards, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
The Cavs have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Pass to Tatum, 3-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Harper, guarded by Young. Towns is screen on Young. From deep, Harper. The rebound by Stewart. Here's Young. Give him 8. Murray passes to Stewart. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trae, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participant.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
Oh, I like the creativity in this group. They can do a lot on their way to the rim, but I bet I could still teach them something.
I'm sure you could, Jet.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be about dunking.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. So it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Domantas Sabonis out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's McDaniels. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Pass to Young. Cleveland working the ball around now. Down low. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1, Domantas Sabonis. One shot.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Screen by Young. Off target from three-point range.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Newell, hounded by Tatum. Newell can't get it to go. The Cavs trailing. Outside Young. Tatum with a screen. Young can't hit. The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Newell, good.
Nice pass by Reese Shea. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season. The Pelicans, number 1.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
On defense, the Pelicans. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Picked by Sabonis. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Young from long range. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You can tell Karl Anthony Towns is about the team. This guy's solid at working the basketball around.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Young. They need this. Cash. Trae Young with a triple.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here's New Orleans now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fires from deep. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Risacher. Risacher's got his 4th assist with that last one. Now here's McDaniels, averaging around 6 a game. Outside Tatum, picked by Sabonis. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
There's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Wagner. He has 7. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Young.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Young with the double team. On the wing, Risacher. Pass to Wagner. Clock at 6. Miles. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Now here's Young. For the lead. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Lets it go from deep. That's no good. He's 8 for 11. The Cavs have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Tatum passes to Young. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Pelicans trail by 3. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Joe's checked in for Cleveland. Jamal Murray comes in for Trae Young. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Edwards looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Harper sinks the tray.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Towns against Tatum. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Miles. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Pelicans on top, leading by just 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Pelicans 5 right now. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Wagner. Then there's Edwards, and it's Miles in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. New Orleans has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Stolen by Young. Outside Tatum. Cleveland working the ball around now. Oh, deflected. It's a one-on-one situation. And there's the rejection. Outside Young. Inside. Pass to Edwards. This one for three. Pure from three-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Back to Tatum. McDaniels with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sabonis. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer.
Just incredible heads-up defensive play there by Wagner. Make an impact.
To the middle. Tries the 9-footer. Here's Miles. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Phoenix Suns.
They're looking at an almost ideal stretch of schedule. Games they can win all on home court. They'd have to really go cold to not have these next couple games go their way.
Outside Young. And the three off target.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Towns passes to Miles. From downtown, they grab their own miss. Towns on a screen. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Here's Miles. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Sabonis with a screen on Towns. Here's Young. Picked it. Now the Pelicans in transition. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Sabonis. He launches. It's money from deep.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Now Wagner. Plenty of space. Goes again. Oh, he cannot hit. Cavaliers trail by 6. Tatum fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Wagner outside. Now Towns. Wagner outside. Jacks up a 3. Money from three.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Here's McDaniels. Now Young. Five on the clock. Now Sabonis. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Pelicans lead by 6. And here's Edwards. Here's Faulkner. Puts up the tray. It's good from beyond the arc.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Miles. Towns taking his time here. Fires the three. Nope. And the Cavs with possession. They trail by 9. McDaniels. Oh, it doesn't go. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Edwards, here we go. Stolen by Young.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.